Let's talk about modifiers. Adjectives modify or describe nouns and pronouns. They usually answer one of the following questions: how many, what kind, which one, and what color. Here are some sample sentences from my favorite movie, Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl. 2 pirate captains fight an epic battle in the cave. How many pirate captains? 2. 2 is the adjective. The evil Captain Barbossa dies at the hands of Jack Sparrow. What kind of captain? Evil. Evil is the adjective. However, this scene will not be the end of their on-screen relationship. Which one? This scene. Finally, the Black Pearl sails away under Jack's command. What color? Black. Adjectives can be placed before the noun or pronoun they modify. The evil Barbossa returns in the sequel to become somewhat heroic. In this sentence, the adjective evil is placed in front of the noun Barbossa. But adjectives can also be placed after a linking verb, and these are known as predicate adjectives. Here's a sample. Elizabeth's last name is Swan, to subtly let the audience know she is graceful and beautiful. In the last half of that sentence, she is graceful and beautiful, the word she is the subject, is our linking verb, and graceful and beautiful are the adjectives that describe she. Adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. They are the most mobile part of speech in the language, and they can show up anywhere in your sentence. Adverbs will usually answer the following questions: when, where, how, and to what extent. Here are some sample sentences. Jack Sparrow is often frustrated when people forget to call him captain. In this sentence, often is the adverb. It's telling how he is frustrated, often. Will quickly points the gun at his own head, and the pirates release Jack and Elizabeth. In that sentence, quickly is the adverb. It describes how he points the gun. I would expect the very popular characters Mulroy and Murtaugh will return in future sequels. In that sentence, the word very is the adverb, because it's describing how popular the characters are. The first fight scene between Jack and Will has the most amazing choreography. Most is the adverb in that sentence. Many adverbs will end in ly, quickly, happily, so on. But there are other adverbs such as here, there, now, when, then, and often. Let's try spotting the adverb. Elizabeth probably appeals to men because of her beauty, but she appeals to women because of her courage. The adverb in that sentence is probably. The audience never really knows whether to believe Jack's actions or promises. In this sentence, there are 2 adverbs, never and really. Remember that an adverb can modify another adverb. Will always tries to be the hero, although sometimes he fails miserably. Again, in this sentence, you'll find 2 adverbs, always and miserably. Jack finally kills Barbossa in the fight by cleverly tricking him with Will's help. Finally and cleverly are the adverbs in that sentence. Let's talk about some problems with modifiers. A misplaced modifier is a modifier that is not close to the word that it modifies. To correct the problem, you can move the modifier or just revise the sentence. Here is a sentence with a sample misplaced modifier. Kathy successfully fought the purse snatcher in a bikini. I've never seen a purse snatcher in a bikini, so it must be a really interesting uniform for a thief. Of course, that is not what you mean to say. What you mean to say is this: while wearing a bikini, Kathy successfully fought the purse snatcher. That's much better. A squinting modifier is a modifier that is placed in the middle of the sentence, making it unclear whether it is modifying the word in front of it or the word behind it. To avoid this error, simply place the modifier in front of the word it modifies. Here's an example. The teacher warned her students often to study. Here are 2 clearer versions. The teacher often warned her students to study, or the teacher warned her students to study often. Okay, they both mean very different things, so you have to put that word often where you really need it. A dangling modifier is a modifier that has no word in the sentence to modify. This could possibly modify the wrong thing, which leaves your sentence in confusion. To correct the problem, decide who was doing the action and then add the appropriate subject. Here's a sample. After buying the concert tickets, the car had a flat tire. Okay, this sentence basically tells me that your car bought those tickets for you. That's nice, but that's not what you want to say. You want to say what is actually happening, so you have to give me a subject. After I bought the concert tickets, my car had a flat tire. That's clearer. Be careful with modifiers.